Hello everyone, and welcome back to Terraria Explorer Tales. So, yeah, you probably didn't see this series coming back from the dead. It's been like over a year, nearly 2 years since I did the last episode, and I never really did much with it. But, well, Terraria recently had its, I think 1.4 update, whatever the big update was. And I've been playing it with some friends and more interested in the game, so I've came back to this world and been doing some stuff just to refamiliarize myself with the game. So, yeah, the first thing to note is this is the Journey's End, the last version. I haven't seen everything in it yet, but I know they have changed some stuff. For example, my ninja armor here no longer gives a bonus to thrown weapons. Instead, it has a critical strike chance and a set bonus of increased movement speed, which is handy, but it means the thrown weapons I wanted to use on this character kind of are now not really worth using. Just the whole thing was the ninja armor and thrown weapons, so oh well. So I'm probably not going to use them anymore. Second is I did decide to start using the enchanted sword, just because I have the enchanted sword. I don't really want to handicap myself at the moment. I just want to, get back to playing, have some fun. So I'm using the enchanted sword now, which means both the godly chain knife here and the massive bone sword aren't really worth that much or worth using. And aside from that, I have already done some exploring. Well, my notes mention that I extended this rope down to hell, and on the way I found the Rally Yo-Yo, so that's something. But the main thing I've been doing since I've been, playing on this character and doing more Terraria is I've been going to new worlds and just exploring around. I've made a few new worlds now and just kind of ran to the oceans, looted the chests I found along the way, and, well, there's one thing in particular I have been looking for, but let's just go over some of the stuff I have. First, I'm going to put this stuff back, because I'm no longer using it. And yeah, there's the Rally Yo-Yo. I also picked up a zombie arm earlier, and just some various things. Probably some new spears, more grenades. I don't know, I've just been looting stuff as I got it, like I said. But in the equipment, I forget about the Pharaoh set was new, although part of that's on a different character right now. But if you look in the trinkets chest I made, I moved potions down here. Yeah, I got a lot. I found like 2 sandstorms. I got 2 Anklet of the Winds. One of them's equipped because it stacks with the Aglet, or at least I think it does, so I've been using it for exploring. I think I found flippers, the water walking boots. I don't know, just a bunch of stuff. A step stool, I think that's a new one, or at least I do not remember that from before. And I don't think much changed in tools, although I have a lot more rope and stuff, a lot more umbrellas. And aside from that, not really much has changed, or I don't think I've got too much. There are these gem corns. I picked up a few of them after I ran to the first one. So, yeah. And also pick up heart crystals if I ran across them, but haven't really been doing much caving. Mainly just been running across the surface, looting surface chests, and occasionally going down if I find holes, but so far I haven't found any of what I'm after. And here's also what I put in here. I put the breathing rod and slime staff in here just to free up a bit more inventory space for looting. Anyway, but the main thing I want to do right now, like, I still do want to get to the stuff in this world, break the Crimson Hearts, fight the Brain of Cthulhu, do that sort of stuff. But the main thing I've been interested in doing right now is going to other worlds and trying to find enchanted sword shrines. It used to give Arcalis as its rare sword that I was after. Unfortunately, or I guess it might also be fortunately, so now every enchanted sword shrine has a real sword and not a fake sword. But they've also made them rarer, so they're no longer guaranteed in every world. So what I'm after is I want to find an enchanted sword shrine and find the 1 in 10 chance to get Terragrim, the new rare sword from it. So that's what I've been doing, loading up worlds, running across, trying to find sword shrines. So I thought, well, since I've been doing this already, I might as well just start an episode and record it, so when I run into stuff like a sword shrine, I can record a clip and hopefully show it. But yeah, I don't really have a big plan for this series, but right now, I want to see if I can find Terragrim, so that's what I'll be doing. So this is what I have so far. There's the original world from the Season 1 Terraria Let's Play. Here's the other world, the one I was just on, and here's all the other worlds I've made. I think the first was the Dawning Pit of Bones the other week, and then I think it was the other one, Graveyard, I think, then this one, and that's the one I just recently explored just before recording this. I think all of these worlds are more or less cleared, so I'll probably make a new world right now to see what I can find. But yeah, there are other worlds here that I might go back to and explore a bit more further. But, well, this is my main world. That's the Let's Play world that maybe Season 2 will happen now. I don't know. But, yeah, let's see what I can find in a new world. And hopefully, ooh, Calm Afterworld. That sounds like a good name. I've been through all those previous worlds without finding a single thing that looks like an enchanted sword shrine. But I think I finally might have found one. So if I use my sword here to cast some light, it was a hole in the ground and a little shaft down. That looks familiar, like one. Do I have any potions to make this a little brighter for the video? Mining potion? At least I have that. But yeah, generally I just use my sword to cast light. But let's dig down and see if we have an enchanted sword shrine. Okay, so it looks like this also wasn't an enchanted sword shrine, despite having a promising start up there. I don't know. I don't know how rare they are now, how many worlds on average it takes, but yeah, this doesn't look like one. Yeah, just a cave. At least I'm not seeing any swords anywhere. So, I don't know. It's really hard to find the enchanted sword shrine, and yeah, part of the reason though I am using my enchanted sword though is just to save on torches. So yeah, but I'll keep exploring this world, still have a bit to go to the ocean. So still a chance. Okay, so this world is either very misleading, or it might actually have an enchanted sword shrine, because that looks a little more like it. It's flooded, but it does look about right. Also ignore the blood moon. So it's a bit hard to see and a bit hard to do this because of both water and... Is it? I can't tell. It definitely goes down a bit. Nope, does not look like it. Darn. These used to be so much easier to find. Oh well. Well, I cleared all the way to the west side of that world without any enchanted sword shrines, although I did have a bit of false hope with a couple little caves leading downwards. But yeah, this is all the loot I managed to get. I got a top hat, flippers, some climbing claws, I don't know, just some general loot. Just sort it all away and find where these go. But yeah, now we saw the other side of that world, so I don't know, fingers crossed to actually find an enchanted sword shrine. Okay, I can't tell if this is on the misleading cave or if this might actually be an enchanted sword shrine. But, well, let's find out. It's looking a lot more promising, although I also haven't seen many, sandy ones. Also, do I have, nope, no, like, night vision or shine potions on me this time. Well, it kind of looks like a dead end, but I'm gonna keep mining down a bit just in case. Nope, not an enchanted sword shrine. Oh well. Yeah, I actually think they only can spawn in dirt and stone, so it probably couldn't have been one anyway because it was sand, but... Well, I'm desperate and hopeful. Oh. So, yeah, I just got to the edge of the world and, this guy showed up. I don't know how hard it will be with this gear. But I guess we should try and kill it just for... Actually, it is hurting me. Probably should drink a potion. Also, it is worth noting, my character is medium core, so it would be pretty bad if I died. Especially at the edge of the world. Also, I'm really glad I got my enchanted sword now. Okay, I'm taking damage and I can't heal, so, Any useful potions? I didn't get much useful this time, unfortunately. Well, I will say this terrain is definitely doing me a lot of favors right now. There we go. Okay, now that my health isn't super low, we should be able to finish this a lot quicker. Woohoo. Well, that was certainly interesting. But yeah, we got a ninja boots and a slime hook. I don't know if that's better than the ruby hook I have. I think the ruby hook reaches further, but the slime hook has lower reach, but more hooks it shoots out. Also, when I get to the edge of the world, this is what I do. I magic carpet out, I sink down to the bottom. My map was gone. And I flip down to the bottom of the world to try and find this chest and loot whatever it has. And then I usually just magic mirror on it. Ah, shark. This would probably... Ooh, what's that? Oh, and a second chest. What was that? Oh. Huh. I know there was coffee I got off another mob, but, yeah, that's certainly interesting. Well, back to deposit all this loot I got. Oops. I hope I can get back there. This is gonna be interesting. How far out was that? Oh boy. Yeah, I definitely need to go back to the other world and pick up stuff and hope my stuff doesn't despawn. Well, the cursed realm of violets was living up to its name. Okay, this seems like it was around the area. Was it right over here? Or no, it actually was down here. Ah, darn. Is all my stuff gone? I wasn't sure how it works with, yeah, it might have been because I disconnected. But I don't think I would have made it back here if I didn't pick up stuff. Well, that's really disappointing. I lost an enchanted sword, and the armor, and all those trinkets. I mean, as you can see by my gear, I'm not too bad off, but I've really missed that magic carpet. Oh no, I need to double check, make sure this was the spot, but I mean, the giant hole looks about right. So, oh well. Oh, here's something though. Will this make up for everything I just lost? So, following that tragic explosion, I've been working on re-gearing and getting some stuff ready, and I might have got a tad distracted, because, yeah, I kind of redid the base. I noticed I was running low on storage while preparing stuff, and I wanted to build it up with more chests. This is kind of what I ended up doing for a second layer, and then I got some shingles off a merchant and decided to redo the roof. And I don't know, I think it looks nice, especially with the new blue torches, and you know how to move around a lot of chests too. But this is what I have. I did have another enchanted sword, thankfully, and a boomerang lying about. A magic mirror, umbrella, legendary, that's one of the ones I recently looted. The bone pickaxe for now, although I kind of want to upgrade it. I grabbed some of these meters I had lying around. And I had a sandstorm, a cloud, another aglet, an anklet, some boots, spike shoes, and a banner regeneration. And in my piggy bank, which I also need to pick up another one of. I forget where we get it, but oh well. Well, I did get a new bug net and a golden bunny that came by. A mining helmet. I still have the slime staff. There's the blizzard in case I want to triple jump, and breathing reeds. So, not doing the best, but not doing terribly. Oh, also, there's the penguin. I put on the fish for just 1 second, and now the penguin's here, not going away. Oh well. But yeah, I sorted out. I have like more space for accessories and other stuff like that. But the main thing is, so I had some king slime spawns, and I kind of wanted to get my ninja armor back. That was a pain. So I actually went on my character from season 1 just to quickly kill him a whole bunch. Look how many times I had to kill him just to get one shirt. All these pants, all these hoods, one shirt. Oh well, but at least now I have the ninja armor back, so I have the fast speed and the extra crit chance, so that should help a lot. And in here, there is also a couple other things I'm a little interested in. One is the shark tooth necklace. I've been trying to get these during blood moons with no luck. The other is, I do have magic missile. And since I lost my other staff, I think it's time to use magic missile, and I'll probably just sort away all this stuff now, because I don't really want to use yo-yos, but I might pick up a yo-yo. I think I have one in the chest. But yeah, and I'm not sure if I'll have this equipped right now, but I'll have it in my things to swap when I'm not trying to run around the world super fast. So, I don't know, I think, you know, with the magic missile, if I remember right, you can direct it. But yeah, so that is a very powerful, but you know, that's also very powerful. The boomerang, not as much, but the magic missile is powerful, so I feel it's probably warranted now, though, as long as I don't step any more explosives. But yeah, so I'm gonna probably sort a few more things and get back to exploring. Okay, so I returned to the Cursed Realm of Violets, or whatever it was, and I explored all the way to the ocean without much, but there was a desert and a hole, so I came back and I found the temple. Can we replace my magic carpet? We can! Oh, I'm so happy about that. That was like the only item I lost. I mean, losing the sword was kind of big, because this is my only one I have left on this world, because I don't want to go back to Season 1, because, you know, corruption and stuff is spreading, because now it's hard mode. And, yeah. But the carpet was, I think, unique to this character. Like, I don't think I found that in the first world either. So, yeah, to finally have this back, I mean, I didn't lose it for long, but to get this back is really big. And I actually think that's where I'm going to end off this episode, because, oh, I could have saw it from the surface and completely missed it. Oh well, I think I might have been running by at night too. I would need to stop doing that or try to avoid it. Also, I found out I could do this. So that's neat. But yeah, the magic carpet, that's really big. I mean, just look. Let me replace that. Isn't that awesome? It helps so much for just running about. Anyway, but yeah, I think I'm going to end off this episode of Terraria Tales here. We didn't find any sword shrines, but at least we were able to recover from that death pretty well. And have to keep up the hunt and try and find more loot and hopefully find a magic sword shrine. I probably had one in one of these worlds and just completely missed it because they're not always super obvious from the surface. So yeah, anyway, thank you all for watching, and until next time, goodbye.